Any guilty pleasures?
Guilty pleasures. Gosh, I wouldn't even know what would qualify as guilty, to be honest. Guilty pleasures, like things I'm not proud about.
Yeah, that you probably wouldn't want to share with the world.
Something I would not ordinarily want to share with the world.
Uh-huh.
I make a lot of random references to things and comparisons, and I think it takes a certain person to be able to get me in that kind of way. Like I think I remember telling a joke or something, and then making reference to somebody that I said looked like a character from a Disney movie, but it was a really arbitrary character, so I don't got it. I just remember feeling like that was a really bad joke. I probably should have just said nothing. So that's probably a guilty, one of those traits that a lot of people may not necessarily relate to. They're probably laughing at me and not necessarily with me.
Do you share some of that humor on your Twitter? Because everyone, if you're listening to this, you can follow Bridget Kelly on Twitter at They Call Me BK, right?
Yes, they can. I hope they do. I hope everyone follows me. That sounds so awful to say, though, in real life. I hope everyone follows me on Twitter, not in real life. I don't want to be looking over my shoulder in the grocery store, not yet.
But on your Twitter, do you share a lot of your random jokes and humor on Twitter?
I try, but you know what? I think I've been really careful lately. I want to try and keep something PC. I don't want them to be. Because I make a lot of mean jokes, so I don't want to upset people or offend anyone or hurt anybody.
You're on the right show. We're all about that.
I'm definitely getting better with filtering and censoring my commentary, but I think I'm pretty fluid on Twitter. I don't hold too much back, but I also try and hold my tongue in real life. I'm trying to get better at that. So if I can be less foot and mouth in real life, I can be less foot and mouth on Twitter.
I mean, Twitter's a great resource. So, and I know that a lot of your followers would definitely would like to hear from you in regards to this interview and whatnot. Are there any specific followers you want to give a shout out to, or anything you want to say to your fans? Because you have a lot of fans at this point. I'm sure as soon as the album comes out.
I do. I feel so blessed and lucky to have so many people interested in what's going on with me. I don't have any followers that I want to shout out. I want to shout everybody out. I want to show everybody love and just let everyone know that I'm just as excited and anxious to release my music and my content as you guys are to receive it. So stay tuned. Continue to be patient. Continue to breathe deeply and just pray that everything goes smoothly so I can just get all this stuff out and perform for everybody. That's just my goal. I just want to put it all out and then just get on stage. I'll make my own stage somewhere and just start performing.
A couple more questions before we let you go. I mean, you mentioned Beyonce. I mean, I'm sure at some point you've run into Beyonce and you've talked with Beyonce. Has she given you any advice? I mean, she's the #1 chick in the game. Any advice from Beyonce to you?
Just to treat other people how you want to be treated. And to just have the same respect for people that they have for you. And I think that's, it's displayed constantly, within her team, with people that she works with, with everybody that's around. She acknowledges everyone. She's very gracious. I think, and she works really hard. She works really hard. And I know from being on the road, it's hard. You get exhausted. You get cranky. You just want to punch somebody. People who've done nothing to you. You just want to push someone into the street sometimes. She just maintains a smile. She stays calm and collective and just is very genuine. She's genuinely just a very peaceful person, and she's driven. And I think those are traits that you need in order to make it to even close to where she's at. You know what I mean? And I'm blessed to have been able to witness, how hard she goes. Goes and how much she loves it. And I think, we're blessed to be in an industry and a part of a business of doing what we love to do. I think not everybody can say that. So it reminds me of how blessed I am.
Who are you currently listening to? Like, if I was to raid your iTunes, who would I find?
You know what? I moved into a new apartment and I got this surround sound system, which I'm not really good at hooking up. I really was having a hard time with the wires. It was like the blue wire, the red wire, the gray wire. I got everything together, and I've been really just vibing out lately to, just easy listening stuff. I really, I went to see Sade recently in concert. It was just blew my mind. So she's been on repeat. Nora Jones is another one who's been on repeat. Adele. I'm kind of playing Adele's album out for myself, which
Love that album.
I just have to go back to the 19 album. So
yeah.
That's pretty much what I've been listening to, what I've been vibing out to lately.
And one question I love to ask, all the guests that come here, and every once in a while I forget to ask this question, but what is one question you wish interviewers would ask you, but they never do?
I don't know. There's no one specific question. I like the random questions, the sporadic questions, like the would you rather. I remember I did an interview with Complex, and they asked me what, if I could have a superpower, what superpower I would want. And I thought that was really cool. I like when people kind of catch you off guard with the random questions that you kind of have to think about for a minute. And think about for the sake of process. Answer, not necessarily think about and try and filter. Because I get asked questions sometimes that are like, so who are you dating right now? What do you, and it's kind of like, I don't even know how to answer that. I have to take a minute to figure out how I can give you the political answer. But I really love the random questions. I think those are the ones that kind of keep you on your toes and they keep you interested and engaged in the conversation. So anything random.
What was the superpower?
To fly.
Ooh, why is that?
That was the superpower, to fly. I think I've always wanted to fly. I don't know why I've always wanted to fly. I think there's a part of me that's a little bit afraid of heights, and I think I always wanted to conquer that fear. But then, this is going to sound very juvenile, but I'm going to admit it anyway. I always wanted to taste the cloud.
Oh.
I was a little kid. I remember being on a plane and just flying through the clouds, and it looked like marshmallows to me. I have a sweet tooth. I love sugar, so I was sitting there like, I wish I could just taste the cloud. I would just fly through one, just get a little handful, put it in my mouth, see what it tastes like, and keep moving. I think it's a combination of childhood memories and thoughts that made me want to fly, and feel free. I think anything that can liberate me and make me feel free, I'm down for.
Most definitely. Favorite food to eat?
Seafood. Anything that has fish, that has crabs, lobster, shrimp, anything. I love it. I love fish. Fish is a lot of food. Seafood is the key to my heart. That's it.
Favorite snack?
Favorite snack? Cracker Jacks.
Favorite city?
New York.
Favorite restaurant?
It's a seafood restaurant in New York called Centro Vasco.
I don't think I've ever been.
Yes. It's on 23rd and 7th. It's stupendous. It'll change your life, trust me. You have to go there.
Favorite social media? So like Facebook, Twitter, MySpace.
Wow, MySpace is still around? Twitter. Definitely Twitter.
Favorite blog?
Favorite blog? Delisted.
Favorite?
They make fun of everyone. I think it's great. They don't take life too seriously.
Favorite online radio show? Careful.
Oh, I don't think I have one, to be honest.
Hello.
Well, KEMPIRE Radio is the only one.
Bridget, you are awesome.
That's the only one I know of, so I guess that wins.
Bridget, we really do appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule. I'm so happy that we had this conversation. I feel like the audience will really get an opportunity to get to know who you are as an artist. When can we expect this EP and the album?
2 weeks. 2 weeks. The album is going to be out at the top of the year, and within the next 2-3 weeks, the EP will be out, and we're going to put some more videos out. We're going to do a video for Thinking About Forever. It's going to be great. There's going to be the web is going to be flooded with content within the next 2-3 weeks. So just be prepared. It's going to be exciting.
And before you go, you have to do a radio drop for KEMPIRE Radio. Any way that you want to do it.
Sure. Just let me know when. Tell me when, and I'll go.
And go.
This is Bridget Kelly, and you are tuned into the amazing, stupendous KEMPIRE Radio.
Thank you, Bridget. We really do appreciate you doing it, and you have to come back when the album comes out.
You're welcome. I absolutely will. We'll do an in-studio interview next time.
Yes. New York City, baby.
Yes, all the way. All right, love. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.